I'm stitching this because people need to see what's happening in real time when a nurse publicly mocks people receiving SNAP benefits as if poverty is a personal failure. So this nurse, who identifies as Tina Coleman, an RN at Crenshaw Community Hospital in Laverne, Alabama, thought it was appropriate to belittle people who rely on public assistance, many of whom are the same patients we care for every day. So I'm gonna let you see the clip.
My baby has not eaten in 2 hours. That is why I'm on my way to my second job tonight, because it is my responsibility to make sure that he eats, not the U.S. taxpayers. I am responsible for keeping him fed and clothed.
So this is the ugly side of nursing culture we don't talk about enough. The performative, I work 2 jobs pride that disguises contempt for the poor. Nursing isn't about judging who's worthy of help. It's about care, equity, and humanity. And we've seen too many stories of bullying, discrimination, and classism in this field. It is time for accountability. The profession needs to study it, name it, and root it out. Because when you humiliate the vulnerable, you do not represent nursing. You absolutely disgrace it.
Seems to me that y'all just never seem to amaze me when it comes to the internet, and individuals like this mocking people knowing that they need their benefits. You are foul.
I need to know if Tina Coleman was fired from her job. If you don't know who Tina Coleman is, she made this super insensitive video about people on SNAP wearing her full nursing outfit, even her name tag. Not too smart, Tina. Your days are numbered at your job. I know where you work. I know where you live. I know your full name. I know more about you than I should know. It's 2025, Tina. There's people who have nothing better to do than investigate what you got going on. So let me know if she was fired. Love to hear it. Hope she was.
And so that RN that's about to lose her job for that video, was it worth it? Was it worth it, honey? Was it worth it? Did you think your job cared about you enough to protect you during this? Did you think you weren't irreplaceable? You're a dime a dozen, honey. And this is the wrong time of year to get fired from your job, babes. Wrong time of year.
So guys, Tina, she's a nurse from Alabama, has received total backlash on social media after she made insensitive remarks about patients who are on SNAP, who are SNAP recipients. It has not settled well with the people on the internet, because we all thought that nurses are very compassionate, and we all thought that nursing is a course that it's a course that wanders from the heart, and you are it's like you are that person who are chosen. Even I really knows that you are a person that you are chosen by God, and these nurses are people, or doctors are people who are supposed to be very, very compassionate with us human beings. And for Tina to just come out and make such a remarks, and that has left people buzzing with a lot of anger on social media, and it might cost her job. Like, why on earth will you want to lose your job? We are fighting unemployment right now. There's a lot of unemployment. The economy is not stabilized, but you go ahead to just try and jeopardize your job. Like, how? If you are being, if you're gonna be stripped, your job is gonna be stripped away from you, where are you going to get another nursing job? Nowhere, because it means that you are in the wrong field. So guys, this is what is really happening right now. I don't know what tickles people to get into internet, just light up their cameras and start talking whatever they feel like talking, and you are there talking about telling people that dogs are your children, and you're looking down on people who really depends on who are SNAP recipients, who really depends on these benefits. Like, why? I've never known why. Why can't you just take your phone and look yourself in the mirror, like through the phone, without even opening your mouth? Because you're doing something that is going to jeopardize your work. It's going to make people hate you, like literally. So people have been calling her out, and even people have been on the front row to just make sure that she gets sacked from her nursing job. So I just want you guys to watch these videos to the end. Let me know where you're watching from. Tell me what your thoughts are. Is it the right thing for like open just a camera and say whatever you have to say? You understand? Let me know down there in the comment section. And kindly you are in the right channel. If you have subscribed, thank you so much to all my subscribers. And if you are watching this video and you haven't subscribed, click the subscription button, put on the notification button so that you get notified every time I upload a new video, guys. And let me know what you think in the comment section below.
That's the nurse from yesterday, Sassy RN or whatever it is, in her full nursing gear. People identified her, and I guess they contacted HR. Now her videos are gone, and she sent me a nasty message. She said she's going to contact her attorney. Bring it. Bring it.
For keeping fed and clothed.
You know what is your responsibility as a nurse, Tina? Patient advocacy, emotional support, education, which you lack all three, by the way. Since clearly you missed this portion in nursing school, I'll teach it to you, Tina. This is Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Basically, it is showing how humans have their needs met, starting with the most basic ones at the bottom. This is the foundation of their needs. And they move up a tier each time these are met. You can't jump a tier until the one beneath it has been met. Therefore, we all start with physiological needs. Those are air, water, food, Tina, food. You're asking somebody to go have a second job to fulfill the needs of eating. Notice where a job is. It's up here, employment. It's above physiological needs. But again, remember, they don't have their basic need met for food. Yet you're asking them to jump a tier and go get another job to fulfill the need to eat. Here's a question. Why do people have to get a second job to provide food on the table? What? Why do people need to go get another job in order to pay for groceries, Tina? That is an absurd bootlicking lie that has been sold to you over and over. We should be able to work full time and have our basic needs met. It is beyond disappointing that someone like her went into the nursing profession that is built on a foundation of caring for others, caring for people that you may not understand how they got where they're at. But you are not supposed to judge them. You're supposed to provide help to them. And instead you make a fucking video like that? I don't know. I don't claim you. Anyway, Tina, I heard you lost your job. I hope you're still able to get food on the table. I truly mean that.
All right, guys, people are actually coming for her, and they are right, because as this woman was actually explaining, this is a basic need and people cannot go without food. You're mocking people who are in need. And one thing that people don't understand is that, especially MAGA actually don't understand this, is that all the people on SNAP are not actually ripping off the system. There are people with disability who are on SNAP. There are veterans, there are old people, there are children on SNAP benefits. There are single mothers with too many kids than they can feed on SNAP benefits. Why are you so worried about that? Why are you so worried about people actually getting SNAP benefits? Because it's not coming out of your pockets. It's coming out of the taxpayers' money. Otherwise, whether they get SNAP or not, you're going to be taxed anyway. It's not like they won't tax you just because they're not getting SNAP benefits. But let's keep watching.
He's not the U.S. taxpayer.
Not only do I find it completely wild that you post that because you're a fucking nurse, the irony of that all is I went to your page, right? And you have a GoFundMe set up for someone that you know. Nurse who helped others needs our help. Critical home repair. So a nurse that you know needs assistance because they can't afford some things that they need. After 30 years of caring for others as a dedicated nurse in Monroe County, they need all these repairs done. Well, why doesn't your nurse friend just get a second job? Did she not save up enough money to take care of this? Sounds irresponsible of her to be asking others for a handout or for assistance. And last, and bear with me here, babe, sometimes people fall on hard times despite everything that they've done. And sometimes when that happens, they might look for financial assistance. Anyways, I hope that other nurse's house gets fixed, but really she should be just pulling herself up by the bootstraps. I mean, my God.
I am responsible for keeping him fed.
Imagine mocking a community of people and then joining them. Nurse Taylor was mocking SNAP benefit recipients. Could be elderly, could be children of people who fell on hard times, or could be someone laid off or terminated. Or it could be someone who was stricken with an illness that you were probably in the room for when they found out. Imagine a SNAP benefit recipient is someone who was just in the room with you, finding out about a diagnosis. And in finding out about the diagnosis, they realize that they're going to have to pay the bill that's going to come from the moment they found out that they are now on hard times. Now, here you are on social media mocking them. And as a result of your mocking, you're now unemployed, terminated. And I say now that you're terminated, it kind of becomes hard to look for a job, because now when you're Googled, now with you being on hard times, would you like to turn to the government that you've been paying into for years, maybe? Do you think that maybe that government that you've been paying into since you entered the workforce should maybe help out? Seeing as how you being employed fed into the government and the economy, which kept the government going, right? They may think maybe, just maybe, they should try to help out a little bit. And in what ways could they help out? Maybe medical care? Maybe food benefits, maybe? I don't understand why y'all don't see how much sense this makes, but this is about Nurse Taylor. Nurse Taylor, welcome to hard times. Unfortunately, your fur baby can't be fed on food stamps. Sorry.